would be a word you'd use to describe how you feel today?
Empowered.
What's a word you'd use to describe you?
Oh, that's a tough one. Unique.
A word to describe how you felt at the start of last year.
Challenged.
What gives you strength?
Friends and family.
And what feeds your soul?
So many different things. Open fires, comfort food, fitness. I'm Charlie, I'm 23. I suffered from depression and anxiety since I was about 3 or 4 years old until my late teens. And I know that I will most likely experience mental health issues on an ongoing basis throughout my life, so it's important that I constantly check in with myself and other people. But now through health and fitness and speaking up and speaking out to my friends and my family, I am able to live a more empowered and happier life. Life before I spoke out was really difficult. I felt like I was in a dark hole. I felt suffocated. It was just very, very difficult.
What were some of the things that you were facing?
A few different things. So I felt very, very depressed, very down. I struggled just getting up in the morning. I didn't really have direction. And I just felt really anxious and stressed. So, yeah, I just wasn't in a good place.
Did you have any apprehension in seeking help?
I did. I felt very ashamed. So before I spoke up, I thought it was something that not many people experienced. You know, I felt like it was such a different feeling that I didn't know how people were going to react or look at me or think about me. So I was really scared about speaking up. But you know, after I did speak up, I realised just how many people experience similar things. And yeah, it was definitely a good decision. I wish I knew that I wasn't alone, that I wasn't the only one that, you know, experienced mental health issues. That said, I had experienced mental health issues since I was a very young child. So it was something that I kind of had just accepted, even though I thought I was different because I experienced mental health issues. I felt like it was just something that, you know, I was going to experience for the rest of my life. There was no way that I was going to ever feel any different. And yeah, so I kind of just wish that there was more awareness around it, and that I just knew that it wasn't something that you had to experience, and that there was a light at the end of the tunnel. Otherwise I wouldn't have you know, continued to struggle for so long without speaking up.
What would you say to someone who's too scared to speak up?
It all I strongly even if you are scared and feel ashamed, you'll be surprised about people's reactions. Most people will be able to empathize and support you, and speaking up just is a step in the right direction. To anyone who says that mental illness is a weakness, I would recommend that they reflect on a dark time or experience in their life and understand that mental illness can happen to anyone at any time. And mental illness is as much a challenge and a common experience as is having a flu or being sick, physically sick. Mental illness is just something that, everyone experiences directly or indirectly. So it's important to understand, and be able to empathise with people who have mental health issues. If you have a loved one, whether it be a family member or a friend, the best thing from my perspective is to just be there for them, night or day, and tell them that you're there for them, and be supportive and be empathetic and share your experiences. Check in, because even those small little things make such a difference. It can get better by reaching out to friends and family, or to a professional, whether it be a counsellor or a psychologist, or finding something you love, such as a sport or a hobby. You can feel better. You can start to breathe and live a healthier and happier life. You can turn your life around. So